Welcome to Manchester United Daily Updates. Before continuing this video, click the like button and subscribe to the channel. Ruben Amorim could do something for the first time with his Manchester United team versus Arsenal. Man United travel to Arsenal in the FA Cup third round today, and here are 5 things to look out for at the Emirates Stadium. Arsenal are unbeaten in 7 games at home to Manchester United and have won the last 4 fixtures between the FA Cup's 2 most successful clubs. United won their 13th last year to leave them 1 behind Arsenal, trophyless since they last hoisted the FA Cup in 2020. There has to be a winner in today's third-round tie now that replays have been scrapped. Ruben Amorim has confirmed that Cup keeper Altay Bayındır will start, and that Marcus Rashford is available after missing the 2-2 draw with Liverpool last week through illness. Here are 5 things to look out for at the Emirates Stadium. Go one better than Anfield? There have been murmurings that Mikel Arteta will heavily rotate his Arsenal 11 today. Arsenal host Tottenham in the second North London derby of the season in 3 days, and that is undoubtedly their priority. United play a day later at home to Southampton and had a free midweek, whereas Arsenal were beaten 2-0 by Newcastle in the League Cup semi-final first leg. This tie has looked daunting for United since it was made at the start of last month, and at one point may have been regarded as unwinnable. The performance at Anfield last week has changed that. Will Bayındır cope? Amorim said on Friday he would pick his best team. The following question was whether Andre Onana would start. No, Altay Bayındır will. Far more troubling than that contradiction is Bayındır's selection. He cost United in last month's League Cup quarterfinal at Tottenham, whose winner was scored directly from a corner. Arsenal are just about the best team at corners anyone has clapped eyes on. Onana had a dismal December, but he is United's best goalkeeper by a distance and made a vital save at 0-0 from Alexis Mac Allister at Anfield. It is illogical not to play him today. Otherwise unchanged? Had Amorim not confirmed Bayındır's selection, then the assumption would have been that he would pick an unchanged United team for the first time. The draw at Anfield marked United's best performance of the season, and they have not had a 7-day gap between games since August, with the exception of international fortnights. If United had a capable striker, then there would be logic in dropping Rasmus Højlund. Matthijs de Ligt was at the scene of the crimes at Anfield, but his height could be key against England's set-piece specialists. So Amorim could pick an unchanged outfield 10 for the first time. End of the Emirates hoodoo? United are winless in 7 at Arsenal, where they have won memorably 3-1 on 4 occasions since the London club relocated from Highbury in 2006. What time is FA Cup draw? TV channel and ball numbers for 4th round draw. Liverpool, Manchester City and Chelsea have entered the hat, with Arsenal and Manchester United both hoping to join them, but facing off against one another in Sunday's massive FA Cup third round showdown. Has the FA Cup lost some of its magic? Or is it as alive and kicking as it's ever been? There are arguments for and against both sides, but one thing cannot be debated, and that's that the magic of the Cup brings football fans together like few others. The third round sprung up a number of fascinating ties this week, and while decisions to start matches on Thursday, spreading them out until Monday night, was no doubt disappointing, leading to a dire attendance at Sheffield United versus Cardiff on opening night. There have been some outstanding stories and ties already. Liverpool are into the next round, having thrashed Accrington Stanley, while Manchester City put Salford City to the sword as Premier League sides made their superiority count. Except for Brentford, beaten at home by Championship strugglers Plymouth Argyle. Sunday's standout tie sees Arsenal host Manchester United, while North London rivals Tottenham face Minnows Tamworth in a real David versus Goliath battle. After those matches, the 4th round draw will take place. Here's everything you need to know. What time is the draw? The draw for the FA Cup 4th round takes place today following the conclusion of Arsenal versus Manchester United. That tie kicks off at 3 p.m., so unless we go to extra time and potentially penalties at the Emirates, the draw will take place at around 5 o'clock p.m. Who is hosting the draw? Kelly Summers will host the draw, which will be made by former Arsenal defender Martin Keown and ex-Middlesbrough and Fulham goalkeeper Mark Schwarzer. How can I watch the draw? The FA Cup 4th round draw will be broadcast live in the UK on Sunday via BBC One as part of the BBC's continued coverage of the competition. Fans can also tune into the official Emirates FA Cup social media channels to find out who their sides, should they qualify, will play in the next round of fixtures. Sporting director makes contact over Alejandro Garnacho deal. He could reunite with former Man United teammate. Manchester United have made it clear that they will consider offers for Alejandro Garnacho in 2025. When Alejandro Garnacho, Kobbie Mainoo and Rasmus Højlund sat on the advertising boards at Old Trafford, it felt as though the trio were destined to become Manchester United legends. But fresh reports that United will consider offers for Garnacho and Mainoo this month have sent shockwaves through the fanbase. While Chelsea are keen on Mainoo if he fails to agree a new deal with United, there are also several clubs eyeing up a deal for Garnacho. Garnacho had a touchline spat with Ruben Amorim before being dropped from the squad for the Manchester derby. While he, unlike Rashford, has made a return to the pitch, Garnacho still doesn't seem like a great fit for the new 3-4-3 system. Napoli director makes contact for Alejandro Garnacho. With United struggling under the profit and sustainability rules, it has become clear that Ineos are willing to listen to offers for almost every player. That includes Garnacho, who holds a high value as an academy graduate. Reports claim PSG have opened talks over Garnacho, with United keeping a close eye on Nuno Mendes in return. Now, a new European giant has entered the picture, with Sport Italia claiming Napoli's sporting director has made contact with United over Garnacho. They claim Garnacho is valued at €50 million, £42 million, with manager Antonio Conte keen on getting a deal over the line. Napoli view Garnacho as a potential replacement for Kvaratskhelia, who is closing in on a move to PSG. United want to sign Kvaratskhelia and even made contact with Napoli over a potential Rashford swap. Including Garnacho could help swing the deal back in United's favor. Alejandro Garnacho could reunite with Scott McTominay. If Napoli persist with a deal for Garnacho, the 20-year-old would join former United star Scott McTominay in Italy. McTominay has been superb for Napoli and is adored by the fanbase and by Conte. Read more. Alejandro Garnacho sends message to Man United fans. He just had his breakthrough moment under Ruben Amorim. Joining Napoli would also put Garnacho in contention to win a league medal this season, with McTominay's side currently leading the Serie A by 2 points. Since his £25 million exit in the summer, United may regret selling McTominay. There is a risk of repeating that if Ineos allow Garnacho to leave this month. Mason Mount's time at Manchester United has been littered with frustrating injury setbacks. The 26-year-old has never had the chance to string together a run of games as a Manchester United player, meaning he has never been able to justify his price tag. United signed Mount for £55 million in 2023, but he has only made a total of 32 appearances for the Red Devils, including 12 this season. Mount suffered an injury against Manchester City after just 12 minutes, which has put him back. Man United Transfer News Live. Huge Alejandro Garnacho Napoli claim as first signing imminent. All the latest Manchester United news and rumors during the January transfer window, including updates on Goncalo Inacio, Marcus Rashford and Randal Kolo Muani. Hello and welcome to our latest live blog from the Manchester Evening News, dedicated to bringing you all the latest Manchester United news and transfer gossip. It's FA Cup weekend and Ruben Amorim's team take on Arsenal later today, 3 p.m. kickoff. It's the first match of their defense of the prestigious competition, and the new manager's first experience of the FA Cup. However, attention remains on the transfer window and what work United can do behind the scenes. A number of players have been linked with moves to Old Trafford. Paris Saint-Germain duo Randal Kolo Muani and Nuno Mendes are both of interest, with Men's Sport understanding a swoop for the former has not been ruled out. Left back remains a priority, too, with Luke Shaw's injury woes continuing to leave United short. Milos Kerkez and Anthony Robinson have been looked at, but any move isn't expected to occur until the summer. There's also plenty of outgoing business cover with Marcus Rashford, Joshua Zirkzee, Case Moreau and Tyrell Malaysia are all subjects of interest elsewhere. The queue for Rashford seems to be growing by the day, with Barcelona, AS Monaco and Tottenham the latest clubs mooted. So, with that being said, stay with us at the Manchester Evening News as we bring you all the latest United news, views and transfer gossip. Marcus Rashford sent Premier League message. Manchester United's Marcus Rashford has been told that a move abroad may be best for him, over a move to another Premier League club. The forward looks set to move on from Old Trafford this window, with multiple clubs linked with an interest. But former Premier League striker Emile Heskey has sent his advice to Rashford. I don't think there will be a Premier League club that will take him in this window. I don't think Arsenal would take him in this window. I was thinking more abroad, more Italy, Spain or France, and I actually think that a move abroad could be the best thing for him. Go and play. Go and regain that love for football. We look at other players that have done it before and then they've come back and have really hit the ground running. There's no reason why he can't do that as well. Rashford to Barcelona update. There has been more talk about a potential move to Barcelona for Marcus Rashford in Spain. Relevo say that the United man is attracted by the idea of joining the club, but the deal is described as being early. It is added that there will be contact between the two clubs and Rashford's representatives next week, after Barcelona's participation in the Super Cup. 4-club shortlist for Kolo Muani. Manchester United are one of 4 clubs in the race to sign PSG forward Randal Kolo Muani this month.